Next, when I magnify my ministry, it's going to unleash my full potential. My full potential. You have no idea what your potential was. C.S. Lewis said, if you ever saw a true vision of yourself, you would fall on the ground in awe if you could just see you. But you can't, because the mirror that shows us who we are is broken. Let me tell you something. Your real mirror, your most truest mirror, the most accurate reflection of what you're called to be is Jesus. It's not you. It's not me. It's Jesus. He'll unleash your full potential. Matthew 10, 19 through 20 says this, but when they arrest you, you're like, whoa, I don't know if I'm about that. Don't worry about what to say or how to say it. At that time, you will be given what to say. So many of you, you don't ever lead anybody to Jesus because you think it's you leading somebody to Jesus. God, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to lead him to be a Buddhist. I don't know what's going to happen. When you surrender to Jesus and you say, magnify my ministry, it will not be you speaking, but it will be the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. I was in the car this week with one of our executive pastors, an incredible leader. He did more in his life before he came to work for me than I'll ever do in my entire life. His name's Dan Zabardi. We're in the car and I'm talking, and he works for me. And I got irritated because as I was talking, he's texting on his phone. I was like, look, I have to deal with that from my kids. I don't need to deal with that from employees, right? And I said, are you not listening to what I'm saying? He said, no, I'm not texting. He said, I'm taking notes because what you're saying is incredible. And I was all, of course, I knew that, yes. Well, like I was saying before. Can I just be honest with you? The best statements I make in sermons are the statements that are completely unplanned. When I sit down and say, I'm going to say something brilliant, nothing comes to me. Nothing comes to me. But when I just say, God, here's where I think you're taking me, and here's what I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to trust you that you're going to speak through me to your people, and you're going to borrow my mouth to speak your word. All of a sudden, I'll say things. I'm like, whoa, that was really good. And the Lord's like, yeah, because it wasn't yours. Whatever you do in life, when you truly start doing it for God, you'll do it better. You'll do it better. And some of you don't understand that. You don't understand what God could do. Listen to me, especially so many of you, you beat yourself up. You put yourself down. You say, I could never do that. I hadn't read a book, not one book, until after I graduated college. I was dyslexic. I can't read. The numbers move around. I didn't know that. I thought everybody thought things just moved around. Read my first book. Learned how to read Hebrew and Greek. Man, I struggle with English, and I learned that for free. What happened? God happened. God happened. Some of you can't believe this because I speak every week. When I was in junior college, the first class I went to was speech. And the teacher said, we're going to have an impromptu speech. And you had to give up and talk for 2 minutes. All you had to do was say your name and why you're going to school. And my last name is Brown, and she went alphabetical order, and I was first. Matt Brown, you go. And I was like, didn't even know my name. Didn't even know my name. Scared to death. And you know what I thought after that? I thought, I'll never do that for a living. And God was like, well. And some of you guys, you just don't get what the Lord wants to do. And let me just say this. Some of you are wasting your time because you're asking God to magnify the talents you wish you had. That'll make you miserable. Passion and talent rarely align. Here's what I want to challenge you to do. Invite God to magnify the talents you do have, and that'll make you powerful. Asking God to magnify the talents you don't have, that makes you miserable. And here's the truth. Some of us don't want to make a difference. We just want attention.